Hi everyone, it's Jake with Northern Tesla back here with another video. Today we'll be talking about why I chose a brand new Model Y over a brand new Model X. Alright, so the first point I'm going to hit on is price. Obviously the Model X is the most premium Tesla of all, so it's going to cost a lot more than the Model Y, which is the third lowest of value in Tesla's lineup. Model Y here in Canada starts at $69,990, while Model X starts at $112,990. So, by choosing Model Y, I saved tens and tens of thousands of dollars. Some of the main reasons why I chose Model Y over Model X was, one, because at the time of ordering my Model Y, Model X couldn't actually support 250 kilowatt hour supercharging because it had too thin of wires. It was the same thing in Model S. So immediately I knew I wanted a car with a faster supercharging. Another reason why I chose it was purely aesthetics. I absolutely adored how Model Y came with the matte black trim around the windows and on the door handles and all that. And so I would immediately be saving money by not having to get those wrapped in matte black. I also really liked the induction wheels. I thought they looked phenomenal. And because like 75% of the Model Y parts are shared with Model 3, I figured it'd be a lot easier to get my Model Y repaired than it would be a Model X. Another reason is actually the interior. Model X and S have a very dated design. You know, it's a design that stems all the way back to the inception of Model S back in 2012. There's been many calls for a refresh. Elon in the past has said that there wasn't going to be, but you never know. I hear some things about battery day coming up, so maybe. But the simplicity of the Model 3 and Y design with just that one screen in the center and that beautiful flat dashboard with virtually nothing on it, as well as just the design of the door handles. You know, I like the seats a lot, and especially what was like the cherry on top was this massive glass roof. On Model X, it doesn't have that because of the Falcon Wing doors. It only has these two little skinny windows on each side where the Falcon Wing doors are, as well as obviously the side windows. But and then most of this here is just black Alcantara, because of course that's where the hinge is for Model X's Falcon Wing doors. When it comes to practicality, Model Y is extremely practical, especially compared to Model X, which is a bigger vehicle. It has a super deep front. It has a very expansive cargo area in the back, especially when the back seats are folded down. It's like really big. It's perfect. It's excellent. It's perfect. It's excellent. Yes, Model X will, of course, because it's the largest vehicle in Tesla's fleet, it will have a lot more cargo room. But for anyone who isn't hauling things around, like a lot of things all the time, Model Y will be perfectly fine for you. There's so much cargo room in here, you will not have to worry about it at all. Going back to the Falcon Wing doors for a minute, they're actually so much more practical than these standard doors because, you know, they have all those sensors, they're double hinged, so if I'm in a really tight space and I have the Falcon Wing doors, people can get in and out easily, unlike these standard doors, which will just go right into the car next to me. And lastly, I want to talk about size. Model X is a pretty large vehicle, and for me personally, when it comes to cars, I like the bigger the better. I am obsessed with SUVs. With size comes a higher price. So, like $43,000 more. But on the plus side, Model Y and Model X are actually very similar size. When put beside each other, obviously Model Y will be smaller, but they look pretty close in size. So if you're wanting a super big vehicle, then this is a pretty big vehicle already. But if you're willing to spend the extra 43 grand, then definitely go for Model X. The Model X and the Model Y are the two best vehicles of all time, hands down in my opinion. They're incredibly practical. They do everything that the legacy automakers could do, but better, and they go super far. They have a very large range. So at the end of the day, whether you choose either Model X or Model Y, you will be extremely happy. Now, when it comes to my preference, I definitely prefer Model X over Model Y. In fact, Model X is my favorite Tesla of all, mainly because of how large it is, but also those Falcon Wing doors are just killer. They are so practical. I mean, in the rain, they act as umbrellas. They help you get in and out of parking spaces without having your kids bash your back door into someone else. So that's great. But also, Model X can sit 6 people or up to 7, while Model Y currently can only sit up to 5, but will later sit 7. But with the 6-seat interior in Model X, you get 2 captain's chairs. So I really, really like that too. Do I regret my decision with going with Model Y? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I was pretty iffy on spending that much more for Model X. Let's face it, Teslas are not cheap. They are luxury cars. So going in, I knew if that I were to hesitate on getting anything, like whether it came to like paint color or the actual vehicle, then I would just not do it, because when you're hesitant, there might be buyer's remorse. But I did not hesitate at all with Model Y. I knew it would be a great vehicle. I knew the blue would be perfect paint. I knew the white interior would be perfect for me. I knew the induction wheels would be perfect for me. I knew full self-driving would be perfect for me. But with Model X, I was really hesitant with spending that much more money. Now, if money was no object, of course, I would buy a Model X hands down, in a heartbeat, without a doubt. In fact, if money was no object, I'd buy one of every Tesla, but as my daily driver, I would use a Model X, hands down. But since I'm in a money-conscious world and I'm not just super rich, Model Y was the perfect decision, hands down. As for what I think you should buy, well, that's completely up to you. I mean, it's your money, it's your family if you have one. Your needs will vary completely to everyone else's, you know. Whether you need the absolute most space possible, then you should probably lean towards Model X. But if you want to be financially conscious, then you should probably lean towards Model Y, and so on and so forth. If you have a lot of cargo you haul around, maybe you should lean to Model X. If you don't have as much or barely any at all, maybe you should lean towards Model Y. You know, you get it. It all varies depending on who we are. So what I would do is, you know, it never hurts to do research. Look up the cargo volumes exactly for Model Y and Model X. Look up towing, because both of these vehicles can tow, but you know, obviously Model Y can't tow as much as Model X. Look at the seating arrangements, whether you have kids or you carpool with other kids or parents or whatever your school situation is. I don't know. Definitely do your research. It will not hurt at all. Now you might be asking, why did I choose a brand new Model Y over potentially a used Model X that would be similarly priced? And I did consider a used Model X as well. I did look it up. I actually found a really nice one. But of course, that with a used car, you can't always get exactly the combination you want. With buying this new car, I could get everything absolutely the way I wanted it. The color I want in both the interior, exterior, and the wheels I want, and the packages I want, and all that. But a lot of the used Model X's had like features that were named differently back when they were built, like enhanced autopilot or the premium features package or something like that, or cold weather package and all that. And so it ended up, when looking at listings of vehicles, it ended up being like this super long list of all these features. When with Model Y, it was just premium interior. That's it. Full self-driving. That's it. But the thing a lot of people don't know about used Teslas nowadays is that they aren't certified pre-owned anymore. So Tesla doesn't go in and take photos of it or whatever, and they don't really do all the same inspections as they once did when it was certified pre-owned. I mean, they do inspect the vehicle somewhat. I think it's like a 70-point checklist inspection thing that they do. I don't know. But I definitely didn't want to buy a car that wasn't certified pre-owned. Not to say that some pre-owned Teslas on Tesla's website now are absolutely garbage. I'm sure most of them, if not all of them, are perfectly fine and great vehicles. So if you really want one of those higher end models, but you don't want to dish out all the cash for a brand new one, then don't worry about getting a pre-owned Tesla. I wouldn't worry about it at all. I'm sure they're all fine. I haven't actually heard any horror stories about people buying the new pre-owned Teslas, you know, whatever. I've never heard any bad things, so I wouldn't hesitate if I were you. But yeah, that about wraps up my video on why I chose a new Model Y over a new or used Model X. If you enjoyed this video, please click the like button. It helps YouTube and its algorithm spread my videos out further, gets me recommended to more people, gets my channel recommended to more people. If you want to see more of my videos, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And if you want to know whenever I upload, hit that bell. And finally, if you're looking to buy a Tesla or Tesla Solar, please use my referral link down below, because if you order a vehicle, you'll get 1,000 miles or 1,500 kilometers of free supercharging, or you'll get a $100 cash prize towards solar. But if you use my referral link, I also get those free supercharging miles, and I plan on road tripping with this car a lot, so it'd be very helpful for me too. I'm Jake from Northern Tesla. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.